possibilities with different people. And if you never know, you can get someone who maybe has a lousy personality and doesn't deal well with people. Nothing about that would say, well, go to the Secretary of State, we need to get rid of them because nobody likes them. You can't do that. But the next election could get rid of them just as easily.
Should we make a motion?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, I'm gonna make a motion that we after you speak with the attorney, right? That we bring the draft ordinance for the appointed town clerk and the appointed treasurer to a town meeting.
I'll second that. And we don't know when, probably, sometime before May. But, about like April, I'd say. And we can talk about it some more leading up to that too here, selecting meetings. But we're not even gonna,
Right, we don't want to put a
Call
date in
it,
because
yeah.
we don't know.
well, and I,
TBD?
Yes.
yeah. We might have other things to do at a town meeting too, like, I don't know. There's one appropriation we still have to do. So,
What do we,
Okay.
We should just table the discussion until the next time.
should I just say with the budget referendum, do we want to do
No,
that?
no, no, 'cause- all right, all in favor?
Who seconded?
I did.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Nay,
Okay.
you knew that was coming.
Yep. So stay tuned. Reinstate fees in the revenue collection department.
Lisa didn't give me any paperwork at all,
Okay.
but she just said basically, you know, from what you guys
Discussed at the
discussed,
meeting.
you know, I come in, her and I drafted a motion. She did say that if you guys adopted the fee policy, it would be, you need an effective date, and then she wants us to know if you guys wanted to add the outstanding 2015 bills from the grand list as well. So there would be two motions. So one is that you would adopt a fee policy in the revenue collection department for delinquent 2016 and later motor vehicle taxes effective
Effective one.
whenever you guys want, like July 1st.
You want us
or-
to take that paper for now so we can.
Sure, it's right there.
So,
Oh, this is the ones now? The 2015 ones? That's the-
So what she said, what happened was the state used to have it on there.
Right,
And then in 2015, I believe they did away with it.
yes.
So that's when they stopped. So right now, we're not collecting any delinquent 2015.
So she wants to know if we want to do it for the 2000?
Right, she said she would, how did she say it? She would love to nail them for their delinquent taxes.
But can
Going
we do that?
forward.
But can we do that?
can we, I
Yes.
mean, would we just say effective immediately, or would that solve
Well, I
it?
was thinking July 1st, maybe, like her and I were thinking maybe July 1st, but that's.
But July 1st wouldn't take care of the 2015, because isn't that being collected now?
Right, so yeah, you guys could.
So that motion would be effective immediately and the other one would be effective July 1st?
I guess, yeah.
Why wouldn't we just make it effective
You
immediately?
could do immediately too. She actually, she did say that. She said I could do it as early as tomorrow. She said I'll get right on it. So yes, you could do it effective immediately.
I have no idea what we're talking about here.
Oh,
From the meeting,
This
from our
was
meeting?
the town, the
remember
tax
Lisa came to our meeting and
Yeah.
was telling us about the delinquent
The
taxes?
$2 fee,
Okay. Okay.
So,
now you remember?
So in 2014, they had a $2 fee put on there. And then they did away with it.
The state did away with
The
it?
state did away with it, so there's no more fee at all. But she said that she can add a policy to her department and do as much as $5 per motor vehicle for the late it's just for late taxes. Motor vehicle taxes, late motor vehicle. And then there's a $20 personal property too, which I didn't add on there.
$20 personal property?
Yeah, this is, so they can put a lien on
Oh, that's
the
right,
personal
yep,
property.
Yep, I remember.
Okay,
Now you remember?
And it's just for businesses who are doing.
Right, when she
If
said
they
there was
obey- If they
one.
file bankruptcy, she said there's like 6, there's not that many.
Right, right, so that we can put a lien on the business if we get our money.
$20, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I didn't drop the motion for that, for personal property.
Personal property, the $20 personal property? Okay, Kristen, what do you know?
Here, you do it, you see.
No. Okay,
Following that.
so I make a motion to adopt the fee policy in the Revenue Collection Department for delinquent 2016 and later motor vehicle taxes effective immediately of $5.
you done?
Oh, yeah,
Or $2.
per, alright, see, whatever you guys want it per motor vehicle.
Wait, didn't, $5.
Okay, I'll give you.
$5
Per motor vehicle.
per motor vehicle.
I'll second that. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And then we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna do it for the 2015 grand list too.
Yes,
So then
the
I
outstanding 2015, she said.
Right, because some people probably have already paid us.
Yes, yes, so whoever hasn't paid as of tomorrow.
okay, so then I make a motion to adopt the fee policy in the Revenue Collection Department for outstanding 2015 grand list delinquent motor vehicles on outstanding, on the, oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right, pretty up, will you? So,
$5 per motor
$5
vehicle.
per motor vehicle. For outstanding motor vehicles on the 2015, this goes over here, there. Okay, of $5.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And
And
then
then the third
personal
one.
property. So, make a motion to adopt a fee policy in the Revenue Collection Department for, is it delinquent personal?
I think she said delinquent
For delinquent personal property, in the amount of $20
She said $20, yeah, each.
for each,
Transaction.
or for each something, for what, for each? I wish it was here.
I know, I wish she had given me some paper, she said she.
Hey, you know what, is it in our minutes though?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
we
but I
just-
don't know if it was in those minutes, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Well, it was, yes, here it is, potential fee revenue.
The UCC lien is $20 per filing, the town will collect in addition to the taxes once paid.
So per UCC lien,
Per UCC lien.
sorry about that.
What does UCC stand for?
She told
She
us,
did
Uniform
tell us.
Commercial Code.
Yep,
Yep.
The UCC lien filed against them within the tax office. Okay.
and I can add that to the minutes, or to the motion. Move to adopt a $20 personal property
Personal property, UCC
lien.
lien, Uniform Commercial Code lien, filed against them within the tax office, or no, filed against them.
I'll second that.
Should I put for
Discussion?
delinquent personal property?
Yes.
Effective immediately.
Any more discussion about that one? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Should I have, oh, we
All
couldn't.
right, those are the,
Property.
so that'll bring us a little bit of extra revenue,
Not a whole lot.
not a whole lot, but, budget update, we don't really have, nothing's happened since,
And I don't
Last
have a
week.
budget
Last
for
week.
you, I'm sorry, I went down to sit down and she was today, because I forgot about it.
Yeah, anything, was she even gonna make any changes over last
no,
week?
no, I don't think we told her to make any.
Well, there was a couple. You have to talk to Derek.
Yes, I talked to Derek and get a new number for
Right,
chips.
right, because his is a big,
Mhm.
big one.
And that's it.
Hey, what is this part of the budget talk, the fence next door?
Yeah, we did have that in our budget.
Yeah.
Yep,
So what are we doing? Are we doing that?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's in the budget right now.
It's in the budget to do it?
Yeah. We have to figure that out. Alright.
Maybe cut it in half and leave it.
I'm gonna, huh?
Cut it in half and then ask them to chip in with that.
Hmm.
Times are tight.
Very.
Yeah.
And then and John heard about, we talked about the teachers, what the governor said today, right?
Yeah,
And his he's doing his budget on Wednesday?
Wednesday. So Wednesday's when we get to find out all the detail about the governor's budget, and CCM is gonna be sending us our town by town breakout of whatever it is, later that day, because they don't know what it is yet. We know it's not gonna be good for towns, so it's just a matter of what that means. Doesn't seem like anybody's too happy about this proposal to pay for the pensions.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we'll see, we'll find out what everybody else does.
All right.
Cumberland Foundation update, other than, that meeting that happened last week, there really isn't much going on there. I don't know if you guys have heard anything or know anything, but. No. There's no. There's just gonna be a lot of chances to testify, it looks like, in Hartford.
There is.
Well, if they do end up making one bill, then there's gonna be one chance to testify. But it seems like there's probably gonna be 2 or 3. And even then, the bill would have to pass through multiple committees, like the insurance committee and the real estate committee and banking and planning and development. So when it goes to all of those subcommittees, they need people to come and explain to all the legislators why they need to support this. So, I'll go and speak for the town and the impact it'll have on, if they don't do it, what the impact to the town would be. But, Board of Finance, it'd be great if someone from there would wanna come. And, Jody, our assessor, I'm sure she'll probably have an opportunity as well. And, there's 36 towns in this now, so there's gonna be a lot of people, which is good, but it's good and bad. But even just with all the town employees, all the building officials, it's a big group that will hopefully be able to come out and show support, so. And then good and welfare is, we already talked about the meeting tomorrow night for POCD. Wednesday night, there's a CIP meeting, but there's also the opioid forum that's in Talon that Willington is a participant in.
Talon High School?
Talon High
Yes.
School.
Doors open at 5:30 because there's some sort of
There's gonna be like a whole bunch of tables set up
Right.
with information. There's gonna be, our ambulance crew is gonna be there to, with some of their equipment to just show people that, what they do, in case, because that's, if you're family members who are dealing with addicts, it's scary, not knowing what to expect, and so they're gonna try to show them what happens. That's what Willington's doing. But our local prevention council will be there, and our human services group as well. So we're gonna have a presence. But this is being sponsored by Eastern Highlands Health District, which is our health district. Coventry, Talland, Mansfield, Columbia. Yeah, they're all involved, so there's gonna be multiple tables, there's gonna be, someone showing people how to use Narcan, and,
How do you use it?
Narcan, the drug that reverses overdoses, that all the police
okay.
and our EMS has, and people can get that if they have someone in their family who's susceptible.
Oh.
And so people are learning how to do it themselves. And then there's gonna be a big panel, some speakers, so it should be really good. It's open to anybody who is worried about the issue, which is a lot of people. So we're hoping to have a good attendance there. And I have other stuff. About that. I don't know if you guys all heard, the VFW guy who embezzled the money,
Yeah.
he's going to jail.
I'm sorry he did what he did.
Yep, sounds like it.
Fred Brown?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, he was convicted for stealing about $144,000 from the Willington BFW and $12,000 from the Vernon American Legion Post.
How much from Vernon?
12. So, he faced up to 4 years in prison, but he got 2.5 in prison and 5 years probation. And he has to pay restitution. So, I think everyone's glad that there's resolution on that. So 2 years, 2.5 years is pretty lenient, I think, but. Oh, we got a letter from the Commissioner of the Department of Public Health, the State Department of Public Health, because the Commissioner wants to break up all of the health districts and rearrange it, basically, and as a way to save money, but it's really not going to save any money. I don't, except for in a few select places where they have some issues. For the most part, the health districts are saving all the town's money, and everyone feels pretty strongly about that. So our health district sent a letter. We got a letter back that it's still an issue that they're still talking about. So there's been a big push to make it stop, and it hasn't yet. So. Okay, this is from the DOT. I'm trying to remember why I put this in here.
Oh, was that the bridge on 32?
Oh, yes.
Information.
Yeah, so there's a bridge on Route 32 in Willington. The DOT had asked if we needed to have a public hearing about the work they want to do. And I told them no, because it's really not even a bridge. You probably don't even realize when you're driving over it what it is, but it's more of a big culvert. And what they have to do is replace it, but they don't even have to shut down the road. It's just gonna be one lane for one day and the other lane the other day.
Going over by Village.
Yeah, and they're, but it's part of their process, so whenever they do bridges, they give us the option of having a public hearing, and I said no. And it's not even gonna happen until 2018, yeah, so anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. So that's it. I don't know about anything else. You have anything out there? No? Okay. No?
Okay.
All right, then I guess we can adjourn.
Oh, I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.